Welcome back. We're pushing ladder today with arguably the best logbait deck, but this is an emergency. As you can see, I look a bit like ass right now, but it's because I just got back from the gym. There's a hair on my screen. I just got back from the gym, and I felt like it was a very urgent matter that I had to tell you about. So, just for a little bit of context, just for someone who's new to this channel or doesn't understand what's been going on, doesn't understand the lore behind this video, there is a creepy old man at my gym. I used to be friends with him. I thought he was a cool guy until he started making his advances on me. When I say old, I mean like 80. And basically, last time I saw him, he asked me to go to the sauna with him and or the swimming pool, right? So as I'm sure you can tell, that is why I'm a bit creeped out. He's gonna go in for the hog here, so the rocket is gonna save me because he has a faster cycle than I do. Nice, we're in the lead. So today I went to the gym for the first time in a while because I've not been feeling too great. I actually went the other day, but I didn't see him. So this is the first time that I went in, and I'll tell you exactly what happened, right? So I went into the gym, downstairs. Wow, that's annoying. Firecracker's gonna destroy everything. I would activate King here, but I don't think I can because of that log. Don't do what I did. He's gonna block the bridge with the Tesla, so once I reach max elixir, I think I am gonna go with the princess. I went into the gym today and was trying to find a smith machine, right? As I walk in through the front doors, you can see the downstairs smith machine, and there's one more upstairs. As I look to my left, to my right, I see that the smith machine is taken, so I don't go and use it. I go upstairs instead to try and use the one upstairs. As I head upstairs, I then see the old guy is on the machine right next to the smith machine upstairs. And so I'm like, no thanks. I'm just gonna let this hog get its hit if it really wants to. Does it? It does. Wow. Shit. What am I doing? Focus up. I'll tell you the story in a sec. Skeletons are gonna multiply. He's gonna rocket. I'm wasting so much elixir, dude. Okay. Focus up, dude. I don't know what the fuck this is. E-Spirit is gonna chain. That's good, which means I can kill that with the log. Again, I'm leaking elixir. Let's just pay attention, Sex. Okay, Tesla is gonna kill that. That was a really bad firecracker by him. The stun is gonna come down, and that's gonna stun it. That is what a stun does. Log, goblin barrel again. Need to put more pressure on because he's kind of putting pressure on me. We're gonna body block with the knight at the bridge in case he wants to go in with a hog. We're gonna play the Tesla up here since the Tesla is locked onto the knight. Tesla's gonna kill his Tesla. We are not in the lead. I've been playing pretty terribly this game. We're gonna go in with another goblin barrel. His knight's gonna die. He's gonna go in for his hog, so we're gonna knight here. Kill that. Firecracker, please stop living. Alright, time to princess the bridge because now he has nothing down. Princess is gonna lock on. We'll get the log ready for his firecracker. Princess is gonna get quite a few hits. We missed the firecracker, which is not great. Tesla up high. By the way, the reason I struggle to talk and play this deck is because I actually really struggle with this deck. So I kind of need to concentrate to make sure I don't lose. E-Spirit, please chain the firecracker. It does, but that doesn't kill it. We have the Evo Skellies back in cycle. So maybe we can force out a log here from him. He's going to force out a log from me, actually. We'll play the Tesla up high again. Just put some pressure on. Hopefully should kill that firecracker pretty easily. I don't know what that Tesla was. Tesla's gonna pop up again, stun it more. I think it's time for us to start rocket cycling. Don't worry, I will tell you the story in a sec, once I can gather my thoughts at the end of this game. So, we're just gonna cycle the log here, cycle the barrel. I want to cycle more logs just to kill his firecrackers because that seems to be the hardest thing to kill right now. Play the Tesla up high for his hog. Cycle another barrel. That was a terrible firecracker from him. I think it's time, now that he's wasting so much elixir, I think it's time to start rocket cycling him. Wait, don't shoot. No, okay, firecrackers are gonna both splash my tower. The second one doesn't get a shot, that's good. We get the Tesla down in time. Firecracker's gonna die. Let's just play the princess in the back so it forces out the fireball from him. Means that he can't play it on my tower. Log for the firecracker. Play another goblin barrel, make him waste his elixir. Firecracker shoots, kind of hits my princess a little bit. We should not be doing that. Don't play your knights in the back because he can just firecracker and splash it. We're gonna rock it again and we win this game. Okay, I'm starting to understand how this deck works. I know that because we have skeletons instead of like goblin gang, you need to keep cycling the Teslas quick and quick and quick because that's gonna be the main way of like getting damage on troops. That's what I really struggled with before. So Tesla cycle, that is why the Tesla Evo is in there instead of the Knight Evo. Evo skellies are also in there as a bit of like log bait or zap bait so that the goblin barrel can thrive. I went upstairs, looked at the smith machine and saw that the old guy was next to it. So I was like, oh, never mind. I guess I'm gonna go back downstairs to the smith machine that's already being used. So I go downstairs, wait for the smith machine. Whilst I'm waiting, I decide that I might as well just hop on the treadmill, do a bit of walking whilst I wait. But I then realized, like halfway through my treadmill walk, that the people on the treadmill aren't actually doing anything. Sorry, on the smith machine, aren't actually using the smith machine. So then I go up to them. And there's 3 guys, by the way, doing like a circuit like around the smith machine. How does that get a hit? And I'm like, can I use the smith machine? And they're like, no, like we're doing stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I just want the machine. And he's like, 5 minutes. So I was like, okay, fine. I wait 5 minutes. And the whole time they don't use the smith machine. It was actually a bit longer than 5 minutes. It must have been like around 10 minutes. They're not using the smith machine at all. But for some reason they are adamant that they keep the machine to themselves. I eventually get on there, and as I'm doing my workout, I realize that like I really don't want to walk around the gym because I want to lower my chances of seeing the old guy. So I'm on the smith machine, I do my first exercise there, I decide, you know what, let's just do the second exercise on the smith machine, and then when I finished the second one, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do the third exercise here too. Most of my workouts have like 4 exercises, maybe 5 on a good day, right? So I did 3 out of my 4 exercises on there. And I was considering doing the 4th one on there too. But at the end of my last set of the 3rd exercise, the old guy enters my nearby vicinity. And oh my god, that was a terrible Tesla. It was like he just spawned there. Like out of nowhere. He was just like, hi, I'm here. And I was like, hey, what's up? And I made it. I already had thought about this in my head before because there's a bit of stress that goes into like, I don't want to be a dick to the guy, right? He's just an old guy that's a little bit creepy, but like, doesn't mean I need to be rude or anything. So I've already planned this whole thing where I'm going to be standoffish, make it clear that I'm uncomfortable, but not explicitly say it. Maybe because I'm a bit afraid of like having to confront someone about something like that. But yeah, that was just the approach I had. If you don't like that, then I'm sorry, but deal with it, I guess. Wait, let's just log here, and then we're going to go skellies back here. That's going to activate King. Please kill the firecracker. Yes, it dies. Now we can go for Princess at the Bridge. Does that turn back and hit the Knight? No, it doesn't. Princess at the Bridge is honestly so annoying. He has to spend a whole Mega Knight on it. We play the Tesla here, which is kind of bad because it means he can go for the Hog. But the Skellies are going to take care of that. I don't know why he did that, actually. We're going to go in for the Knight here. Oh my god, the Hog got a hit. Knight is going to protect. We're going to play the Tesla here just to stun that. He plays the arrows onto the goblin barrel, which means I can go in with my princess. He's in the lead because I haven't really been paying attention. We're back in it though. The princess's 2 shots actually do so much damage. We're going to go in with another goblin barrel. Let's just cycle the skeletons back here just to get back to the Tesla. Evo Tesla should take care of the firecracker. Knight's going to pull that over. Tesla's going to start shooting again. We're going to push in, get a bit of damage. Princess the Bridge again. This is going to be a good set of arrows for him, but honestly, we're doing so much damage. If the princess just shoots one more time, we could get the tower. You know what? I think it's time to cycle logs. So Tesla here for the baby dragon. We're going to cycle logs, put some pressure on, and then we should be able to go for the rocket. Alright, yeah, we win. Nice. Good game. There's more that happens. I didn't just see him. As soon as it gets into like double and triple elixir, I just find it's impossible to speak. So I'm doing my last few reps of a shoulder press on the Smith machine. Judge me all you want, but the Smith machine is one of the best machines in the gym. And as I'm doing my last rep and I'm fucking grinding it out the corner of my eye, I see this guy and I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. And I basically just dropped the weight at that point. I'm like, I can't. You know, I pushed that last set. I'm like, I'm not attempting anymore. I just don't have the energy for this. And so as he starts talking to me, like I said, I wanted to be a bit standoffish. So I decided that I was just gonna like leave my AirPods in. Obviously I turned the music off, but I didn't want it to be like, hey, I'm here to listen to you talk for a long time. Feel free to speak for as long as you want, right? Tesla low here to pull the goblin giant across. Shit. Okay. It's fine. We've got the rocket here for the Sparky. Actually, no, we don't even have to do that. I can surround with the skeletons. That's going to shoot. And then I can go in with the knight. That was a decent rage by him. Actually, almost caught me off guard. But not quite. Now, that's going to die. We can go in with the Princess of the Bridge because I'm pretty sure I'm up elixir. Yeah. I left my AirPods in. Decided to speak to him like with them in. And whilst taking off the weights as well. Again, I just wanted to make it clear I'm not comfortable, right? Eventually, you know, obviously I'm using a bunch of weights, so it takes me forever to pull off the weights. But he's still talking to me when I finish pulling off the weights. Eventually, I run out of weights to pull off, and I have to actually now talk to him. So even when I'm talking to him, I'm keeping my hands behind my back, and I'm like leaning away from him. I don't know what his breakfast consists of, but I can almost guarantee there's some cheese in there and a very big lack of toothpaste, because his breath is not the greatest thing I've ever smelled in my life. Hopefully this rocket catches something else. Nice. Alright, now we can go in with the skeletons. It's gonna pull out his rage, or it doesn't. That's some good value for us. We're gonna go in with this. Knight is gonna help us with the Dark Prince. Princess is gonna turn around and shoot. We're doing really well. I'm gonna Princess the bridge here just because yeah. Now he doesn't have... Why do you turn around, bro? I've never seen an old man act like this, to be honest. I've never seen an old man act in any way, because I don't really, like, interact with that many old people, believe it or not. Wow, that's an aggressive push. E-Spirit to pull that Dark Prince across. Log just to make sure it doesn't charge onto my tower. And then Knight to come down and protect us from those spear goblins. He became like a fucking pick-me boy, right? It was so weird. So, firstly, he just never let me leave the conversation. I kept saying stuff like, alright, see you around then. Or like, I'm gonna go finish my workout now. Or have a good workout. I said it many, many times. And it never seemed to get through to him, really. Because he would just keep bringing something up. So I was wearing this shirt. And on the back of the shirt, there's a statue of Atlas, right? And he was just asking me such random questions as like a desperate attempt to keep me there. And so he would say, okay, we just win here. He would say stuff like, oh, you trying to look like him? Like, as I'm walking away. And I'm like, bro, you honestly don't care about that. But again, I wasn't rude, you know, I'm answering his questions and everything. I don't want to be rude. There's no need to be rude, right? We're going to open the lucky drop here. I'm going to click it slowly because that's what people keep asking me for. So here you go. Apparently, this is going to get me a bunch of luck. So 1, no luck so far. 2, 3. Okay. So you guys were wrong. We get 10 wild cards, that's fine. By the way, you might be able to tell that I am a bit hyper right now. Firstly, I did have a bunch of coffee before I went to the gym. But also, this is like a thing of stress. Like, this is... I was not comfortable, right? This is why I'm speaking a little bit badly about him. Firstly, I've never mentioned his name or anything, so I'm not actually, like, being a dick. And also, that was dumb, because the Dagger Duchess would have taken care of that anyway. I'm not trying to be a rude person, I'm just trying to tell you my experience, right? And obviously you guys care to hear about this shit. Let's just log here because of that Tesla, and then we'll play a Goblin Barrel when I hit 10. Oh my god, okay. Alright, skeletons to protect from that. We take no hits. Good. What the fuck was I trying to say? Yeah, so he keeps asking me about this, and everything he's asking, I'm not kidding. It's genuinely like as an excuse to try and touch my arms, right? This is why it was making me so uncomfortable. It was like... He'd say like, oh, you're trying to look like Atlas. And then I'm like, haha, you know, it would be cool if I could, I guess. Like, I don't really know what to say, right? It's just weird conversation. And that was a good prediction by him, actually. We're going to Tesla here. Just, I think he's going to play it. Oh, he doesn't. He plays it on the side. And it would be like, you could see his pincer coming out as he's like trying to pinch my arms after he asked me a question about like, what I'm trying to look like. And then after he can see that I'm clearly uncomfortable and standing away from him and everything, he starts becoming like a full-on pick-me boy, which is just so strange for an old person. And he starts saying shit like, oh, you know, I used to look really bad when I was 60, which is 20 years ago, by the way. Just clearly like wanting me to be like, huh, you're 80? Wow, that's crazy. But obviously I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction he wants. And it was so strange. He kept saying shit like that, like, my friends used to say that I looked much better, that I look much better now than I did, and that was so many years ago, and, you know, I've got quite a small frame, don't I, and all that kind of stuff. Like, ugh, bro, stop being a pick-me boy. You're fucking 80. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining. I don't know, some guys might feel bad hearing me talk about this stuff, and honestly, I do, to a certain extent, but realistically, should we? Because it's a creep, like... The guy's being a bit of a creep, and it was just very clear. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that should be some of the last experiences I'm having with him. I doubt I'm going to keep going to this gym next year, just because I'm pretty sure I'll be in a different location. I need to start playing the Goblin Barrel in a way that he can't just log it super easily. Princess the bridge, that's going to shoot the Knight, but it's going to get some splash on the tower. And yeah, he has to waste things like Teslas on it. It's just such good value. As soon as that Tesla pops up, I'm gonna play my Tesla. Wow, that was bad timing by me. He's got the Evo Bomber. Fuck, that's gonna get so much damage. Holy shit, man. Such a fair card. Alright. I say that as I'm playing Princess. We're gonna focus up on this. That was kind of the end of the story. The only last thing I really had to say was that as I finally got away from him, he then came back to me, right? So I said to him like, alright, see you around, and just walked away. At that point I was like, if I don't just walk away, he's never gonna leave. So I end up walking away. He played his Evo Tesla, so I'm gonna rock it. I end up walking away, and as I'm walking away, he's like, well, I'm done with my workout anyway, right? So, okay, cool, you're done with your workout. Leave the gym. I go upstairs, and he's downstairs, by the way. I go upstairs as he said he's about to leave the gym, and he does not leave the gym. He just, oh my god, please, Evo Bombers. Wow, that was fun. Alright, we'll play one more just to win. He doesn't leave the gym. I go upstairs and I start doing incline dumbbell press as like one of my last exercises. He walks behind me, bro. I'm upstairs. Anyway, if it really gets bad, like today was bad, but it wasn't that bad. I'll have to confront him. We're playing, oh shit. No, I'm in a really bad cycle. Electro Spirit's coming down. Tesla's gonna protect us. That was fine, but now that I know he has Mega Knight, we're gonna save the Knight for that. Alright, I'm done yapping. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing about that. I didn't enjoy experiencing it, but you know what? Not the worst problem you could ever have. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, what's the plan here? He's playing Hog Mega Knight, so we're gonna try and save our Knights for the Mega Knight and save our Teslas for the Hog. I say that as I'm caught in a very awkward cycle. He's got Princess Tower, which means that my spirits are actually going to be a good card to cycle, which is nice for a change. Valkyrie, okay, I think I might have to cycle the Tesla here, but it should be okay. Alright, that's a deep barrel, so I can just skeletons for that. And then we'll play Princess the Bridge. If he wants to go in with a Mega Knight, then we have the Knight here, and that's going to do a good job. And worst comes to worst, if he goes in with the Hog whilst we don't have the Tesla in cycle, we have the Rocket as well. So hopefully these skellies can spread a little bit. They don't. We'll play the Knight here. Tesla snipes the Firecracker. That is a friggin' amazing move for me. Pretty lucky, to be honest. E-Spirit is gonna do some good damage here. Kill all those skeletons. I'm really tempted to Princess the Bridge, but that would have been a bad play. Now we're ready for his Hog if he wants to go in for it. Okay, he's going in for his barrel. We're gonna protect here with this. That should be no damage. Nice. Yeah, now there's double elixir, I don't need to be so careful about saving each card for each thing, because the cycle of this deck is so quick with the Log, E-Spirit, Skeletons, Princess, that honestly, you can just waste cards and you'll be fine, right? So I'll play a Tesla up here to snipe his Tesla. We'll play the Knight here for the Mega Knight, and even if he goes in for a Hog or something, then we should be okay. That Firecracker is going to get some damage on my tower, so we're trying to minimize that. E-Spirit's going to be here for the Bats. Never mind, I missed those. Okay. Up high, Tesla. Ah, man, I really want to go Princess the Bridge, but he's not really giving me any time. That Evo Cracker got way too much value for my liking. We're now gonna go in for a Goblin Barrel. I need to spam those more often. Alright, Tesla low. E-Spirit here. We need to make sure we don't play a Knight anywhere in this vicinity, because that is just gonna be free value for him. We'll play the Knight down low. As soon as that Mega Knight dies, we're gonna go in for the Princess. Nice, we catch that. Tesla's coming down. That's gonna kill his Hog. Gonna protect our Princess if he wants to play anything on it. And honestly, this seems like a pretty good W. That Valkyrie's gonna die. Princess gonna come down again. We're gonna get a bunch of value here, and then hopefully we can get within rocket range and just win. That was a terrible thing from him, and yeah, we win. Nice, good game. So play this deck because it's actually been really good. A bunch of people have been using logbait, really unexpected. Don't know why it suddenly became good, but a bunch of people on top ladder have been using logbait. I've got a protein shake here. I'm gonna finish drinking it. I'm gonna go have some lunch as well. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the story. Let me know what you think I should do down in the comments below. And click here if you want to see another video. Like, comment for the algorithm, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.